Hi friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Katya. I'm an artist. At the store, I saw these wonderful eggplants. Honestly, I have never seen this type in my life. For the backdrop, this time I used one of my husband's outfits. I like the color and I think it suits very well those eggplants. I used basket to create wall for my backdrop. I used regular light to bring forth all the colors and shades and have good contrast between shades and light sides. Name of these eggplants are graffiti, which is interesting name. Interestingly, that they taste similar to regular kind, but people say there is a notable exception that these eggplants are more sweeter, almost fruit-like flavor. Because it has smaller seeds, it can be less bitter, but not necessarily. I would like to tell you, I tried to do the same recipe in the past only with the purple type, the large purple variety, and it was great, not bitter at all. I need to organize eggplants very nicely so it will look balanced and well organized. Tape helps to hold a picture on the table, and at the end it creates very nice frame, which looks very neat in my opinion. In order for me to see how this composition of veggies will look at the end, I like to fold hands like that and create a frame, which I look through and visually can imagine how all of this will look on my paper. Detailed sketching helps to avoid generalized picture, and more detailed picture will create better impression at the end. In this particular case, of course, I do need to mark all the shadows from all the objects. I use the softest brushes. They are the best for watercolors. I like to start my strokes everywhere, a little bit here and a little bit there. This technique helps for every layer of watercolors to dry completely, which is crucial with watercolors, because if you will not wait enough time between the layers, it might not look as good as it could be. Also, it helps to see relationship between surfaces, between light and dark sides, between shadows and backdrops, between all the colors. While you watch, guys, how this painting comes together beautifully, I would like to read a couple quotes that lifted me up during my time of studying, of reading, and I was preparing for certain Bible lessons, and I was reading about music and how music helps to resist temptations. When Christ was a child, he was tempted to sin, but he did not yield to temptation. As he grew older, he was tempted, but the songs his mother had taught him to sing came into his mind, and he would lift his voice in praise, and before his companions were aware of it, they would sing with him. God wants us to use every facility which heaven has provided for resisting the enemy. Have you ever had this experience when you start singing some good songs? Others also joining you. I experience this very often with my kids. Whenever I rehearsing some songs for choir or some songs for leading song services, It's sometimes just my favorite songs, which we hear all the time at home. And sometimes kids are humming or maybe just say or sing a couple phrases from the songs. Let it be your and my prayer about that. The songs that we hear can be used by God to work in us, to create this miracle of protection against God's enemy. I will add the link of the playlist or channel that we use at home very often to listen, and I hope it will bring lots of blessings to you and to your family. Now it's time to cook our spread, or sometimes it's also called a salad. Smoky, yummy baba ganoush. Wash them, wrap them in foil. It's better if foil is on thicker side than thinner. The easiest way is to cook on open fire like I do on this video, or you can stick them into hot coals, under hot coals after fire for 20-25 minutes. I did flip 4 times my eggplants and each side roasted for 5-6 minutes. You will need tongs for flipping. After 15 minutes of roasting, they become soft and you can feel with your tongs that they're very squishy inside. But continue roasting until they're ready, which is 5-8 more minutes. You will need approximately 3-4 cloves of garlic, juice of 2 lemons. This is nice. You will need to mince garlic. Be careful, eggplant's very hot and steamy inside. Also, you will need to add about 7 tablespoons of tahini. These eggplants have very thin skin, but it's doable to remove it anyways. As you see, the flesh is very soft and juicy. There is no problem to mash it with fork. It can be combined all together very easily. You just mix all the ingredients together. Juice of 2 lemons, about 3-4 cloves of garlic, 7 tablespoons of tahini, and 3 teaspoons of salt. On top you can drizzle some olive oil and some pomegranate seeds. And that is all for today. I hope you will try this recipe and you will enjoy. Bye!